Good day everyone, my name is Mardal Mumbila, your presenter of the day. So let's discuss a brief summary of the first voyage around the world by Magellan, written by Antonio Pigafetta. Pigafetta's work instantly became a classic that prominent literary men in the West like William Shakespeare, Michel de Montaigne, Guillaume Battista Vico refer to the book in their interpretation of the New World. So, in short, Pigafetta's work became a classic. Ang kanyang mga gawa daw ay naging kilala at naging inspirasyon ng mga kilalang tao tulad nila William Shakespeare, Michel de Montaigne, and Guillaume Battista Vico. At ang aklat ni Pigafetta ay isa rin sa mga naging pangunahing basis sa pagsasaliksik ng pre-kolonyal ng Pilipinas at ang kanyang ulat o statement ay naging batayan ng kasaysayan. Now, before we proceed, sino nga ba si Antonio Pigafetta? This does some background or information about Antonio Pigafetta. So, in short, Antonio Pigafetta ay isa siya sa mga naging kasama ni Magellan at isa rin siya sa mga survivor noong nag-exploration si Magellan papuntang Pilipinas. So, for this chapter, we will focus on the chronicles of Antonio Pigafetta as he wrote his first-hand observation and general impression of the Far East, including their experiences in the Visayas. In Pigafetta's account, their feat to reach what he called the Ladrones Islands on the islands of the Tube. These people have no arm but use sticks which have fishbone at the end. They are poor but ingenious and great thieves, and for the sake of that we called these three islands the Ladrones Island. So, based sa statement ni Pigafetta, ang dahilan kung bakit nila tinawag na Ladrones Island ang island na yun ay dahil ang mga tao na naroon ay mapamaraan. Wala man silang mga arm or kamay at mahirap man sila ngunit mahusay at matatalino naman sila at magaling rin silang magnakaw.
Good morning everyone, I am Zara Estatumanong and this is the continuation of our report. The analysis of Pigapetta's Chronicle. The Chronicle of Pigafetta was one of the most cited documents by historians who wish to study the pre-colonial Philippines. So, that means, yung chronicle, like, documents ni Pigafetta is isa sa binibisitang documents ng mga historians na gustong pag-aralan ng pre-colonial Philippines. As one of the earliest written accounts, Pigafetta was seen as a credible source for a period, which was pure, unchronicled, and undocumented. Bilang isa sa pinakamaagang nakasulat ng mga account, si Pigafetta ay nakita bilang isang kapanipaniwalang mapagkukunan para sa isang panahon na dati ay hindi natala at hindi na dokumento. Moreover, being the earliest detailed documentation, it was believed that Pigafetta's writings account for the purest pre-colonial society. So, bukod daw dito, bilang pinakamaagang detalyado yung dokumentasyon, pinaniwalaan ng mga sinulat ni Pigafetta ay tumutukoy sa pinakadalisay o pinakatotoong na lipunang pre-colonial. Indeed, Pigafetta's work is of great importance in the study and writing of history, Philippine history. Malaki ang kahalagaan ng akda o sinulat ni Pigafetta sa pag-aaral at pagsulat ng kasaysayan ng Pilipinas.
Thanks for watching.